Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing fantastic. I was sick last week, so I didn't film, but I'm feeling better and I have been, so you can see some of the items back there. I have some finished items and some that I am working on that I would like to share with you. And the items that we have to see are my Halloween dress, a designer dress, a sweatshirt, sweatpants, and a bodysuit. So the first project that I would like to share with you is this one. This is a bodysuit. It's still not finished. This one is a work in progress, but I'll try it on because I think we can already see how it looks at the top. But this is the bodysuit from the designer Caledonia Dreaming. She has her own website, but she also sells on Etsy. This bodysuit is darted. I'll put the images right here. It does have bust darts. It's supposed to be, you know, a square neckline, and this is exactly why I decided to try it on. I really like the square neckline. It is missing at the moment still the sleeves, and at the crotch I still need to put the buttons, but I also need to reduce it a little bit because I think the designer is a meter 70, something like that, and I'm 160, so it is a bit too long, so I'm going to shorten it a bit before I put the buttons on. But besides that, I think it is quite good. The reason why I decided to try this pattern is because I want to make another project. I want to make a dress with this bodice, but I decided to try and make the pattern as it is before I try to make the dress, so that I could spot any difficulties that I would have sewing it or any improvement areas, and I did find a few already. This one is something that I can already try on to show you how it's going, so let me put it on and we'll talk about it. So here it is. Let me go back a little bit so you can see. I really like it. This fabric I got in Poland last year when I went on a work trip. It really screams autumn to me. About fabric, this pattern does consume a considerable amount of fabric because you're supposed to line it. I did choose to line it in the same fabric because I was afraid that the lining fabric would peek through at the neckline, but looking at it, I really don't think you would have a lot of lining peeking through if you sew it the correct way. About the construction, I have done two mistakes. One is that you're supposed to interface the entire neckline, and I forgot to cut my interfacing on the bias so it would stretch a bit. And error number two, I decided that it would be okay to sew the corners and this area below with a straight stitch. I assumed that I would not need this area to stretch, and I really wanted it to keep the square look. That was a mistake. So next time, even though it's completely wearable, next time I will sew with a narrow zigzag all around except the corners. I think I'll still do the corners with a straight stitch just so it looks very, very sharp. On this version, I just need to fix, as I said, the crotch because I'm too small, and add the sleeves, so I hope to have this complete so I can show it to you next week. So in terms of sizing, I've done a size 36 at the bust. I had to add a little bit at the waist and reduce a little bit at the hips. That's a common adjustment for me. And yeah, I think that after reducing the crotch, I will keep this pattern and use it again and again and again. Another thing is that the back area is full coverage, and that's not my personal preference, so I'll probably fix it and make it look more like a tongue. Also because I think that the way it looks and because it's lined, it's a bit bulky, and if I use skinny jeans you would see the shape of the body from the outside. So yeah, I'll fix that as well, and I'll probably keep this one under rotation because it does have two options for sleeves. You can buy an extension to have really puffy sleeves as well, you know, balloon sleeves. So I really like this one. Let's see the next one. And the next one is this one. This pattern is the Joanne Joggers by Vikisews. It is almost finished. Let me show you. At the end I just need to hem and add the elastic, so this is another one that I should have completely finished for next week. The rest is all done. This fabric I also got in Poland last year. I bought it in white and black. I used the white one to make the exact same pattern, and now I used it again, the black one, to make this pattern again. I did change one thing. This pattern, this fabric is super cozy. It's kind of bulky, so when I added the pockets last year, this area became a little bulky and it doesn't close correctly. So this time I did skip the pockets, the inseam pockets, but I did add the ones that you have here. Still have the marks because I still need to iron it off, and yeah, then they will be complete. So Another thing I did add, because it's just a pair of, joggers, I did add a little bit of embroidery. I got this embroidery design from Urban Threads, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it down there in case you're interested in embroidery. And I really liked it. When I saw this on the website as a new design, I knew that I wanted to put it on something. So yeah, it looks like I have a cat trying to climb on my legs. So actually, even I'll put it on because the only thing is the bottom. I'll put it on so you can see how it looks like. So here it is. Not much to say about this one. It is a pair of sweatpants. Here are the patch pockets, but here's the cat. So I'm not even going to take the pants off because it goes well with the next one, and it is this one. This is the Gaby sweatshirt by Eyes and Stitches. It is the third time that I'm sewing this pattern. I did share this one in my autumn and winter sewing plans, so I'm happy that I'm following along with at least some of my plans. This fabric is super cozy. It's really warm, really nice. This zipper actually is recycled. I removed it from a garment that was supposed to go to the trash because it was no longer wearable or good to give to anyone else. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It is complete, so I'm going to put it on because it actually goes really nicely with these joggers. Let me try it on. So this one we can see much better on this side, I think. I'm really happy. So this is a cropped sweatshirt. I hope you can see. I really like this fabric, as I said, it's really warm. The only thing that I'm not sure is about the top stitching that I did around the neckline. Not sure I like that, but the rest I really like this pattern. It looks well with the joggers, I think. It looks well with jeans. It's easy to wear. And these two are probably going to be worn a lot because I work from home, and it's good to make some items that are going to be worn a lot instead of just making dresses, even though I love sewing dresses. So yeah, I really like this one. Let me spin around a little bit. This neck area does consume a lot of ribbing fabric. You need to buy a very long piece, but I really like it, so yeah. So, and this one is the last one that I can't try on. The other one I have to show you in the mannequin, and it is my Halloween dress. I did show this fabric in my last fabric haul, and I said that I really wanted to do a dress before Halloween, and it had been 30 degrees, so really warm up until this week that it started raining. So, but it's still not really cold, so let's see if I can wear it next week. If not, I'm comfortable wearing this, during spring, on the rest of the year, and it's really nice. This pattern is Leonie by Vikisews. I think it's a really underrated pattern. It's really simple. I really like the cap sleeves, and it fits really well. I'm glad that I took the time to adjust the pattern. I had to add 4 centimeters at the waist in order for it to fit me correctly. So yeah, let me try this one on. And here it is. So I'm really glad that I took the time to adjust this pattern. I think it fits really well. It does have 2 darts at the front. It does have the waist darts at the bodice and at the skirt, and it has also side darts here. So you have 2 darts that give you this shape at the boob area, which I think it's really flattering. This fabric is a cotton. I really would like to try this pattern again with a viscose because I think it would drape really nicely, even though I think that this pattern, if you want to sew and you have a cotton that is a little more on the stiff side, it still looks really nice. It doesn't look like you have something too stiff. As you can see around this one, I'll try to walk around. So I think it looks really nice, and if you have a cotton, this is a good pattern to go. As I said, I think it's a really underrated pattern from Vikisews, and one that I think I'll sew again a lot next summer, because and now that I took the time to adjust the pattern, it's probably going to be a TNT for me. And here is this one. This one I cannot put it on because it doesn't have a zipper at the back, it doesn't have the sleeves yet, it doesn't close correctly, so it's here on the mannequin. This one is a pattern that I was really excited to try. It is a pattern by my favorite high-end designer. It's from Lina Hoshek. I'll link it down below, but I found it on Bird Style on the French website only. I could not find it in English, and that's one of my problems. I don't understand the instructions, even translating them. I don't understand the instructions, and I took my time to try to make it as well as I could. I did make the bodice the first time. I didn't like the construction, so I changed it a bit, and I was happy with this one. I even took the time to make my own piping. I made I made the piping using chunky yarn because I didn't have any piping cord. And I think it looks really nice. The inside, I'll show you in a separate video. It is fully lined. The thing is, the front is supposed to have buttons. It's a button placket here at the front. It is two pieces that are overlapped. So I don't know how I would add the skirt piece. It is a full circle skirt. I don't know how I would add the skirt and have it nicely hidden within the lining, because this is two pieces right here, and the skirt is not supposed to have a seam at the front. So I don't know, because I don't understand the instructions and I've never worked with a pattern kind of this style, so I don't know how they actually made it. If you have an idea how this pattern would have been done, or if you've done it before, please let me know how you put the skirt piece and have it still hidden within the lining. I don't know how to do that, but still, it's just not going to be pretty on the inside. I'll end at the moment the skirt is basted on, I'll end up just serging it and putting the zipper at the back. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a lining, to have the zipper and the waistband, you know, completely closed and within the lining, but okay. I'll finish it. It's missing the sleeves, so it's almost done. Zipper, sleeves, and the hem. So again, another one that I hope to have finished for next week. So yeah, some of these items are really close to being done, so I'll finish them along the week. I probably will start something new because I can't help it. I went through all of the ones that I wanted to share with you today. I have as well a big video coming up because I may have been buying some fabric again. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, I'll see you again on my next video. Happy crafting!